We're back with Ella Dorner talking about her traumatic brain injury from when you were 16 years old. So you've had to go through all this, and now you're on the motivational speaking circuit, so to speak. Still in college,
yeah,
but trying to help others, and I love that.
For a while, I mean, in high school, I was kind of known as the girl who forgot her life, and then I came to college and was like, okay, forget that. Like, I'm kind of over that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It was maybe last year when I first started talking about it again, and at first it was more helping me than helping anyone else. And obviously, it's still kind of like that. But talking with Mark Lindquist, who is now my mentor, which amazing mentor, by the way, he kind of got me into speaking and talking about it. And ever since I met with him, I emailed him once just saying, hey, I really enjoy what you do. Would you ever consider like chatting about it once? And he was like, oh yeah, let's have coffee, let's hang out. And I was like, oh, okay. So ever since then, yeah, I've been speaking about it, and it's just been great.
Where do you speak to, at colleges or
different organizations? On October 1st, I'm speaking at Moorhead State, so that's coming up. I'm pretty excited about that. What else is October? A different youth group, just different organizations and schools and stuff. So
I bet you have people coming up to you saying, just, wow, what if somebody else had this happen?
Yeah, I mean,
I can relate. It's
fun to hear other people's stories because someone knows someone that had a brain injury. Like, oh, my neighbor's aunt had one, or, you know, something, and relating back and hearing the stories is really cool.
Nice.
So when you go out and talk, I mean, the biggest thing you learned or the best piece of advice that you give now going through this is what?
I think people kind of take advantage of the world we live in. For example, everyone watching this right now, like, we're not in the same building or maybe even the same state, and it's all through technology. And that's insane that I'm in this tiny little box right now talking to people, and like we're not in the same room. Yeah. When I first saw television, I just couldn't wrap my head around it. Like, there were these small people like making noises, but they weren't in the room, but they were in the room. And my mom's like, oh yeah, like, you know, they're down wherever doing this. It's like, what do you mean? Like, they're in Hollywood filming. Like, I don't get that. Like, they're still in the room
after your brain injury.
Right.
Yes.
So just different things like taking a shower in the morning, the fact that we have a room that water comes out of the ceiling. I think everyone just needs to take even 20 seconds out of their life. If you just look at someone or something like a chair and truly think about like how it came to be, it's cool, and I think everyone just kind of takes advantage of that.
Be grateful, you're saying, for the things in our lives. Don't take them for granted, because wow, it's a big deal. What happened to you? So do you have the doctor said, did you regain more than 70%?
That's a great question. It's more of a goofy answer. I don't know what I don't know, so it's kind of hard to scale what I remember and what I don't. But I mean, I have, what, 3 or 4 years that they said I'd get up to 70%, which is definitely a strange feeling, knowing that I could learn a ton about myself in 3 years, but we'll see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah. Interesting. Anything else you'd like to add?
I don't think so.
No? Do you have people reach out to you if they have questions about?
Yeah, I mean, I encourage emails, and any kind of communication is really fun to hear from people. And
yeah? Can we throw your email out there? I'm not sure if I've got it here. Oh, yes, I do. Ella@elevated.com?
Yeah. Which,
like that.
Nice. Very nice.
Really awful pun. Just bad.
It's fantastic.
It's a good one. We like it, yeah.
Well, thanks.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, what an inspiration.
All right, stay with us when we come back. The Lost Italian is going to be whipping up a little bit of a